Me will be a kwaba eba Melodies TV. So me wanna say some of you are waiting for me to do a reaction on this. And ena yenyanti say the special prosecutor Aba Bonting ede ensem Aba Betuja waba be ye press conference on a year Ofori Atta. In fact, Andra, I was really at the gym, and a Melodies a bussy new friend me say, "Hey, Melodies, the person no, ya babe can Ofori Atta who has a special prosecutor babe oba." Andra sa wutie breakdown wa me ye on the whole Ofori Atta case now. Me catch them say we are expecting the special prosecutor to come and to issue an arrest warrant, say or the Ofori Atta beto red notice. Say Interpol for one chicken Ofori Atta embra, right? Make us ask them no. Now we are going to look into what the special prosecutor said. In Sembia Wakeka, we are near read the comment near heard the Ghana for na yatias this case seriously. Me say I'm not going to. I'm seeing that a lot of people are calling for the head of the special prosecutor. Me say assembly. We've been extremely lenient. In fact, some people are even bashing His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Say he has really been lenient with Ofori Atta because special prosecutor no adiebi anankro expects so be no wonye. But let's look at special prosecutor and some of the betuja or the in SEM 5 and the betuja. Now the first one will say under investigation by the special prosecutor for 5 key issues. Say Ofori Atta the entire year investigating and say why Ofori Atta is back on the wanted list, Interpol red notice. Or the Ofori Atta back on the wanted list. The entire year investigating for 5 issues. Back on petroleum and minerals revenue assurance, contract between Strategic Mobilization Ghana Limited and Ghana Revenue Authority. One case I investigating no. 2. Electricity contract termination, cancellation of ECG's agreement with Beijing BXC. ECG agreement be a Ofori Atta koko cancel ye. Wamagana boka. Number 2. Number 3. National Cathedral procurement and payment processes. National Cathedral sika okoko tia ya any kwanse wotia. 4. Ambulance deal. Ministry of Health contract for 307 ambulances. Ambulance in Semno. And then 5. GRA tax P fund. Handling and disbursement of tax fund accounts. Intino obi obebi sa se Ofori Atta waye den no. Enyama 5. Ofori Atta aye no. 5 things. Ofori Atta waye. These are the 5 things I am investigating for. The reasons why ni ye train say Ofori Atta obeba Ghana. No ankasa say by June obeba. In fact, May I went to Miamba. And then 3rd June Ofori Atta into Miamba. Into reasons no obi a want here say biano. Reasons no any. I hope you get it. Now, key timeline into the special prosecutor Eddie Tuja. Key timeline. Ofori Atta key timeline no. I say, January 2025, OSP names him a suspect, summons him for 10th February. Into January, ena Ofori Atta ye ka say we suspect. And your man say 10th February, Womra Ghana. 31st January, lawyers claim he is abroad for medical reasons. 31st January 31st. And I Ofori Atta lawyer say babeka say owabrochre oyare untumi mba. 5th February, OSP demands return date, warns of legal consequences. On 5th February, Ofori Atta ni case ni muno OSP no babeka say okay bra for data opesa obaye den ebra one bar. There are legal consequences. 10th February, unaddressed doctor's note cited March surgery, no confirmed return date. Into 10th February, 5 days later, ena Ken Ofori Atta lawyers ana omo edi doctor's note by na doctor's note no it didn't look like a real one. Address be eni so. And also our ambo data wobeba. 12 February declared fugitive from justice. On 12 February, ena Special Prosecutor no declare Ken Ofori Atta say we a fugitive. Matrate mu atro ye ka so be a fugitive a. Obi a wabokro no a odwane. And then ye ka se ni bakro no a fugitive. 18 February appealed to OSP. Firm may return dates given. Name removed from wanted list with warning of reassurance if not compliant. Into omo hu say Ken Ofori Atta ye declare the fugitive no. And na 18 February 6 days later ne lawyers and Ken Ofori Atta nkro for babeka so ye beba me date na opedi a me ye beba into no eho na Special Prosecutor say. Now Special Prosecutor reveal say there are some legal moves be akoso March into Ken Ofori Atta within February ka say ye beba me ni mu no obehwa say in March 2025 Ken Ofori Atta akwa sue the Special Prosecutor over the wanted status demands removal of history of publication on social media. Ken Ofori Atta the court said the entire who declare me wanted who say me din into course Emma Special Prosecutor enyi sa nyama free records mu. On 28th March, Human Rights Court hears Mr. Ofori Atta plea to block Office of the Special Prosecutor from future declarations and adjourns to 18th June 2025. Na Ken Ofori Atta wie no. Interesting thing is say was also court ekatre court say that chibi Special Prosecutor here na so person will declare one no Ken Ofori Atta wanted krana court no and prevent Special Prosecutor from doing that. So you see the legal actions that Ken Ofori Atta will take against the Special Prosecutor. And apparently no Mimi Susu say on my date May and probably maybe he knew say May no on to me but now so she that my date May and a match no court into na ko hwehwe say court no ebema eye ruling during some match no say okay men declare no wanted into men no one background na Special Prosecutor no the court will prevent him from declaring him wanted. Into you see the subtle moves are na Ken Ofori Atta oye andaji munhu say yes enya picture bia me hu ye I've posted a video a picture of Chemaun to me ena obi asem oba betro social media o say sebe o hwe de ato Chemaun to me eni ni video a wo pie eni sen ya wo hu Chemaun to me sen ya say wayare at once na sebe Ken Ofori Atta eye webusu eni kra na nka wo obeka trek Ken Ofori Atta say won bra Ghana because we had the idea Chemaun to me na that is no Ken Ofori Atta bia de beto no enya asem ketwa intino eno ya de da ho. Now recent developments intino Special Prosecutor and betre recently nyama esi on the 28th May 2025 with less than a week to the deadline lawyers notify that he cannot meet it due to surgery scheduled for 13th June 2025. And so you see it looks like Ken Ofori Atta is using the old tactics and that was going to be the tactics obey Yususa. Because mind you, for people who don't understand the whole situation, let me read something. Maybe the story be a tremor. Now story now maybe the tremor no. Mo beti asiye. You get my point. Now, I read this story to you yesterday, but I want to draw your attention to something and then you see a pattern. Ken Ofori Atta will use on the case name. As to whether it is just a coincidence and we don't know, but obviously there is a pattern. Now I say OSP probe Ofori Atta will return to Ghana in May, Afenyomakin, right? Or say minority leader Alexander Afenyomakin has announced that former Minister of Finance Ken Ofori Atta is expected to return to Ghana in May 2025 following a medical assessment abroad. Or say his statement comes after the Office of the Special Prosecutor declared Ofori Atta wanted in connection with an ongoing investigation into corruption-related offenses. The OSP also urged the public to provide any information regarding his whereabouts. Addressing Parliament on Tuesday, February 18, 2025, Afenyomakin stated that the former minister's legal representatives have been in contact with the OSP and have confirmed his scheduled return. He added that Ofori Atta is prepared to appear for an in-person interrogation upon his arrival. Also, the case has generated significant public interest, with the OSP intensifying efforts to ensure accountability in financial governance. Now, I see a letter from ex-finance minister's lawyers read by the minority leader in chamber said, "We acknowledge receipt of your letter dated February 17, 2025. Respectfully indicates that our client, who is much due for his return, cannot be any time before 6 to 8 weeks of his possible surgical intervention as stated in the hospital's letter." See her, or say our clients, I have say no, and a point I'm a person me make. Our clients hold that, taking into account surgical dates from March 20th to 21st and his recuperation period, he should be able to be back into the jurisdiction between March 14th and 30th, 2025. Until when the special prosecutor initially declared Ken Ofori Atta wanted, Ken Ofori Atta lawyers in some way mobile ebe kind say, or was surgery now or yen March 20th to 21st. Or yes, surgery new year in March, or better not see adjujo ne ho. Until around May, now adjujo ni ho ewie. Now by June, wabagana. That was Ken Ofori Atta lawyers. And this letter was read by Afenyomakin in Parliament. Inti eye evidence e da ho. Now, yenim Ken Ofori Atta didn't come. And we've all seen what happened. Edru says special prosecutor also be declared Ken Ofori Atta wanted biomno. Look at exactly what happened again. And you are seeing the recent development, the point number 4. The special prosecutor what is he saying? Or say, with less than a week to the deadline, lawyers notify that he cannot meet it. He cannot meet it due to surgery scheduled for 13th June. First, the yes say you be declared wanted. No lawyers say, hey, we declare wanted, and the yes say you declare wanted no, or was surgery around March. Or yes said you need March we are beba. Or yes said you need March we are wamba. Date drew ya yes and so be declared wanted no. The lawyers not answer by bio mo Ken Ofori Atta was answer was surgery 13th June. Is it just mere coincidence or it is a pattern? Because say special prosecutor no allowing it the first time. Obia wonyi wo tema. Obia wonyi wo tema biano. Na yewo adie bia efe ni pain law. You can't pain law. You can't pay law. What you say pain law. I don't know whether it is a gun word, but tema for ni you no as ye jargon. You can't pain law. Tema committee 2. Obia wonyi wo committee 2 bia you can't pain law. What you say pain law. You can't say obia ye pain law and bibia ye pain law. Na to say why ye fo. You can't say obia ye pain law and pakron we jane ho wa ye fo. You can't say bibia ye pain law. To say ho no aye fo. Te no ye ka se pain law de wunya bohwa na ho ntete. Eye terms are use what tema committee 2 pain law de wunya bohwa na ho ntete. To bia wonyi wo committee 2 bia wonya de ade efo a onfa nchu obebo hwa me hwa tete to be hu ne say Ken Ofori Atta ni team no omwanya special prosecutor no as pain law. Inti surgery ne de wo bebo hwa na hwa tete, because you see the funny thing about this whole thing, they say okay, no problem. Imagine that the special prosecutor allows you this time around. So okay, oh another surgery. Okay, and the corner kokoye. Ohun to wa na waba. And at time be na ohun beto. Obo say or some so be my date say oh ebia me ohun beto me around September. Atias here. Oh me ohun beto me around September September okay. September yeah say yeah train na another a friend saying aka 1 week na obeba no. Na wasanso aba oh another surgery biom. Oh sir okay time be na ho beto o se me ho beto me 2026 March okay ye betwe ye ni bete ye no na 10 years atwim na Ken Ofori Atta wode ne surgery sa womba enti we pain law e na we nya ho a wo bo ho e ma ho atete. And I think say it is Martin Kpebu or someone, you see, when the special prosecutor initially declared Kenneth Atta wanted, Martin Pebu didn't like the idea. But this time around, Martin Pebu is supporting the special prosecutor. Do you know why? Because Martin Pebu has realized, Kenneth Atta in the team, no, they actually want to use this angle to exploit Ghanaians. Because you see, Martin Pebu made a statement, say, you see, if Kenneth Atta and someone walking in no quarry, all Kenneth Atta has to do, and they say, he should provide his detailed dossier, his medical health details, because now based on the medical health based on the health and a walker se omba inti adepa and anka Kenneth Atta warrior now kobe make sure say a proper dossier or the bema the special prosecutor, because the special prosecutor is a state security. Inti by law no e was say will keep unyama event saying as confidential as possible. Inti say Kenneth Atta lawyers special prosecutor Gini dia na Ghana for Gini dia na by this time no naka Kenneth Atta ni health records ni bibia danchen eda ne ho official confirmation from the hospital, from the doctors bibia ni ehun ni say indeed no kware. You see, there was a reason why Emrana in Ashanti region, Chema to me, menshia ahen for Alfred no, obabe posti picture trese wo yare. Because no person train penny for say indeed, me da hospital am yare. Inti, it's up to Kenneth Atta because baby I do know, it's more like word of mouth. How do we know that indeed it is true? In America no. Say it is either say a coincidence. I mean, some people don't believe in coincidences, but it is either say a coincidence. It is either say a coincidence. Say time bia ye say ye be declare wanted bia no o be ka say wo koye surgery. How long? Because the first time I catch and say wo koye surgery, na me read the trail no. They told us let's go back to it. The first time omoka say omo surgery, they told us or say our clients hold that taking into account surgical dates from March 20th to 21st and his recuperation period, he should be able to be back into the jurisdiction between May 14th and 30th. Into March 20th to 21st, surgical dates. And on what country and say, oh, yes, surgery, and then so train say, oh, yes, surgery, 13th June. How do we know say and we crowd and we now some my data at time so surgery be ember? How do we know? It is by providing full evidence, even more than necessary, to show that indeed you are in the hospital, to show that indeed. And I say Ghana phone ebe but to the special prosecutor. O de won krata o medical reports. Na special prosecutor ne pe doctor sin hwemu ma omone Kenneth Atta doctor ne ending komo. On the what you say? As someone can what you say? They be any Kenneth Atta lawyers no din come on the face like on the normal basis to see that indeed it is true. Some of the medical sessions nekrano ube to me could it be like it is for you showing that indeed and yes wujane. Because now I saw a post where there is a lady munim Natalie Fort, right? Natalie Fort is I'm going to show you what she said, okay? Natalie Fort, journalist, Ghana ha. Osha, nanka, ensembi say wonka, okay? Natalie Fort, or a journalist wa Ghana nanka ensembi say wonka. Ba ohe, onompunin semwa wababeka na. Today, a lot of people are saying that Kenneth Atta is being evasive. He's being too evasive. Inti aman krofo kra na nkomo gini di no. Asemo a wo mo kan say papa we di boni ana. Because un di boni ade na wudwane. Inti ana asefo of all people ende. Why ne hu say wo ko aman krofo no. Inti ana ende asefo of all people can say Kenneth Atta should carry his own cross. Di inti ana ye o say asefo aka sansem no. Listen to Natalie Fort. This is what Natalie Fort has said. Or say, Ken Ofori Atta's evasiveness is telling. This is a journalist too. And yen himself say ba, a journalist, no, they don't want to pick sides. But this is what the journalist is saying, just because of Endemeba and Chinameye Sedri, Endemeba Chinameye Sedri. No, see, Ken Ofori Atta's evasiveness is telling. Can't handle scrutiny. I say Ken Ofori Atta, I say, Bronica say evasiveness, I say, Adiana say, o wiani huesie bi. Sanya wo wiani huesie ne de bibi wom. Sabe, so ya de pa. I didn't know so be baby some questions. Is public service about serving the people or protecting your own interests? Unfortunate. So people who are supposed to even be neutral, journalists who are supposed to even be neutral, no, today are speaking and saying that the way you are being evasive, with the bonnet no quarry. Because as some nearby I would America court no. Oh, chesen someone ya de to so undi bonnet abre. Emra mudi 11 the likes to years so the taxes in yama 2 years so no. Satem na wunya evasive say you. Nende dia ba ne sen abra na be account ya wujani. According to what people are saying. Ati I say intino sa 13th June na wo mo man say no what no yesre ene de omunyai ati I say how can you tell us that? O catch my match edure wi one ba afi also so yes 13th June. Charlie, is it just a friend saying is it just mere coincidence? And it is true. After that 13th June, no, when else? 10 years near Tihani train, saying, intino, that is that. Now, young to us was say, offered to send a scan to confirm illness, but no certified medical records or formal excuse provided. It is Special Prosecutor say, Ken Ofori Atta ye na adwen say obe send scan a confirm ne yare no. Now so scan now was sending ye no. Medical records and you're certified. Once all send scan and bibia, I will say you're certified by a doctor. You did doctor nichini who so a real doctor na near bisan and sem. Ken Ofori Atta scan now was sending you know and you're certified. No firm, or say no firm return dates and no confirmation or explanation regarding the match surgery. Exactly as I'm saying. It is our junior or my match no or my no or my data or beba. Or my no can say by May or beba. March no, we May one ba. After also say we yes surgery June. June now say we yes surgery no. My data or beba. My data or beba. No who treat mu krana. March ni di no one can. Say oh me na meka say March me yes surgery. Ebi a March surgery na meka say me koye no ambaso. Me ntumi an yes surgery no on March. And during the month March because so ni so and me to me yes surgery no. Now so anko ye ntia na mesa so ye ni June. Na me ye ni June we are. And ye me ye 13th June na no by ebia middle of June meba. Na ya tie ase. And no Special Prosecutor na say obeti ase de obeti ase. But no kra no ma date. Unka hwe. Ati ase. Ena kokwasa nkwa. Ati ase. Ena ase de Special Prosecutor. And that say wo share Special Prosecutor press conference na. Obehu ne say he was visibly angry. Because of can say bi we can say that time former President His Excellency John Dramani Mahama cry ye ne hu investigation or tena krom ha ye ne hu investigation. Na wo Ken Ofori Atta wo ye hwan wo no brane ye nya investigation na wo dada yen de yen ko abasa. Special Prosecutor no can say asem no. I see offered video conferencing. OSP rejected it. Matter requires physical presence, not delay tactics. The second Ofori Atta say obey video conference. OSP say that be asem we physical in here physical. Me who say some of the lawyers Frank Davis ka say in same bi wo ha e betumi aye no video conferencing dey na Special Prosecutor na ma na asem aye den. Special Prosecutor no say that be me yan so nyama bi so okrum ha. Intino, these are the actions as Special Prosecutor and CCA will take against Ken Ofori Atta. Arrest warrants reissued. Into your issue arrest warrants. Added to Interpol Red Notice for international cooperation. Ken Ofori Atta has been added on the Interpol Red Notice. Request to activate extradition with central authority. Inti extradition ene say ye chi no wa abrochi ho a ye de ne beba onso obi wo ho bia wa chi no wa abrochi ho na wo chi no oni mbrofofo no eni tumi a ontumi nchi obi wa abro oni omo ni agreement a otumi konkochi obi wa abrochi ho saa keke enka sa wo de ne ba Ghana dabi ntia na ya na Ghana fo bi mu ka se wo mbema ya chi hwini Jonas and the likes no e de omo aba na ya no mo ho yesre ontumi nkochi obi wo bi man so say watching wo ne man so wakwakochi wo ne man so nti de ne ba back to ukrum dabi nti ye onyama bi wo ho a extradition agreement nti no extradition agreement koso baby a wo no kuro na wo so no ye ne omo benya saa agreement no say ye china ye betumi extradite no de na Ghana. Illness is not a shield from accountability unless certified as incapacitating. Nti no tre say o yare a ene ntre say member account na wo yare na so use Ghana sika na nde ontumi mfa no nye excuse say me yare nti no mintumi member account de me sika na ye dabi to here special prosecutor no ensem no atiase Ghana for be natural mo adwen e won nsem no. So I want to read some of the comments and see what Ghanaians are saying as we always do. Yenhwe the Ghana for kan obi say I have few questions though into no our questions Emma special prosecutor no. I say what happened to the surgery slated for March 2025? And exactly that's what the special prosecutor is also asking, because in the special prosecutor in Kratana Meridia Trail no and also Chese Ofori Atta antre bibiase it was a March surgery no. I say was it undertaken and there is another one due in June 2025? And that's the question we are all asking. I see if it was rescheduled, why did Ofori Atta inform the Office of Special Prosecutor that the reasons for request to appear in June has been postponed? And also, I say why hasn't Ofori Atta presented any medical report or official excuse to justify his absence to the Special Prosecutor? Why did he wait till a week of appearance to notify the Office of the Special Prosecutor for his new surgical date? Was it to take the Office of Special Prosecutor by surprise and tilt another unnecessary legal gymnastic in his favor? 7. Well, the redeclaration as wanted and fugitive from justice is the best response. Don't lose guard again. And listen, I'm telling you how it is looking like. Maybe that's not how it is, but allegedly how it is looking like now. I think Ofori Atta was waiting on the court dates, the court ruling. Because listen, some new 13th June here what they are be. Ohe time Ofori Atta taking legal action now. Ohe some new 13th June now they are be say what they call surgery now. You see, around that time now what be surgery no, it is during that week. And now omo expect ne 28th March Human Rights Court now wakona workers a human rights and prevented the special prosecutor from declaring him wanted again. So for me, how it is looking like no, me susu say Ofori Atta is allegedly playing delay tactics. Right? He's allegedly playing delaying tactics for probably the Human Rights Court to give a favorable ruling. Say, Annie, yeah, my special prosecutor no ain't declaring the wanted. And no say when declaring the wanted that occasionally no he has killed the case. And because because now he was expecting a ruling in March. But the ruling didn't come in March. Yes, shifted ruling in June. Inti mimi susu say no na ama na delay because na kam ruling ba in March na kam May no ehun hia. But ruling number in March na ni May deadline ni do ye no. Afei wasanso akose or yes surgery during June. And the ruling will be around that time. But Wakato say well yes surgery in June. Obakato say he has some months to recuperate. So for me, that's the pattern I am seeing. Allegedly, that's the pattern I'm seeing. It could be just mere coincidence. But it doesn't look like Ofori Atta is. You see, then again, that is why I read the journalist. Awaka said the evasiveness, because every single person is seeing the pattern, the secret pattern of Ofori Atta sort of evading the special prosecutor. No, you see, if you sit down when you see it well, you are seeing it. Okay, now. I see illness is not a shield for accountability. And as someone can say, Vincent Kwasefwano, I say Ofori Atta should carry his own cross. As Ken Ofori Atta in questioning for the OSP there, I just say ne wafa asefo wo chebi ne esiakwa na ebeko. No true MPP guy will demonstrate on behalf of the fraud. The MPP for say Ken Ofori Atta the omon demonstrate on the behalf. Or see OSP the cook neck pressing or say solid or say oyiwa or say So a lot of Ghanaians are commenting on this. So Mr. Amo, etiefo, montre mo adwen e wo comment box ni mo. That's it.